82% of sales and referrals take place after 7 touches, and most people quit after 2. I'm afraid that's the reality, and I've just come back from a networking meeting over here in the Mendips, and we've been talking with 1 or 2 people about the thought they give to their marketing strategy. Some people are new to business, some people have got existing businesses, but maybe marketing is not their core subject, or maybe the marketing that they've seen is just too involved, full of jargon. Let's take it simply. Let's take it simply in terms of that particular meeting, the referral networking meeting. The fact is that you are here at the meeting and the sale or the referral is 7 touches away. It's not at the meeting. And I think too many people look at the people around them at networking events and think they are prospects. They're not. They're people with the key to open the door to where those prospects lie. As you can see from this diagram, the key is having a system in place that's measurable, where you can identify the areas that are working for you and the areas that are costing your business. For instance, the first thing that we need to think about is visibility. How are we creating it, both online and offline? Offline could be at networking events, it could be exhibitions, it could be presentations and seminars that you may give. It could be a variety of ways offline, it could be telemarketing. How are you doing it online? So what visibility are you creating, and how is the audience perceiving you in a way that's appropriate? The second thing is very key, and that's to connect. Somehow, if we're going to engage in some nurturing and meaningful relationship, and I believe that all business is about relationships, we need to make sure and see how we connect. And connect, in my book, is getting some sort of data so I know who I'm talking to. So if it's at a networking event, I want a business card. If it's on a website, I'd like to get their email address. The point is, what are you doing with that information? What are you doing with the business cards that you hold? How are you using that to stay in touch with people? Or are you just putting it in a drawer? The third area is how to nurture that relationship. It's the relationship building part to demonstrate your competence, to educate on the type of clients that you really are looking for, that people want to see how reliable and how informed you are. And you can do that in a variety of different ways. And this is the relationship building. These are the 7 touches that we're talking about. Finally, of course, there's the sale. And hopefully the relationships that you're forming now will lead to sales in the future, or maybe even lead to referrals. They won't all do that. You can see from this diagram that that is where the 7 touches are, and it takes that amount of time. Believe me, sometimes we're too impatient, we just give up too easily, and we leave so much business on the table. However, you'll see as a line there, and there's 3 other elements that very often people miss out on, even people with good businesses. And the first one of those is the wow. It's the delivery of the service and wowing the client to a point where they get more than they expect to get. They expect to get a good service that they're paying for, but it's what else you can do to actually enhance that delivery of that service, which will get them thinking, wow, I need to stay loyal to this particular supplier. This is the sort of thing I'd want to tell others about. The second of these 2 areas, 6th in the sequence, is the upsell or the cross-sell. This is where you're building the relationship past the sale with the client and maybe introducing them to other sales or other services rather that you have in your armory. Or maybe if you really are looking to see how you can help your client, there could be services that somebody else offers that you can refer. And that's why good referral partnerships are an essential part of any marketing strategy. And of course, the final area is asking for referrals. Many people who don't get referrals either A, don't ask for them, or B, they just think they're going to happen because they do a good job. Well, the wake-up call is they don't. You've got to ask. You've got to really educate somebody, your clients and people you meet at networking events, exactly what a good referral looks like. Don't let them have to do the work. They won't. You need to educate people as to how to develop those referrals. So there's a very simple overview of your marketing structure, and I've got ways in which I can help you look at your own business and see where the gaps are, because if there are any gaps, if there's any holes in the bucket that are leaking business, You need to identify them and you need to fix them, and I might be able to help. So there you go. You're there. You're here, rather. The sales are here. 7 touches is what it takes, and I'm here to help you should you wish. Give me a call. Be delighted to talk to you at any time. Speak to you soon. All the best.